After a long first day of hiking and sawing, we made it to our base camp, where I chose a location to sleep on the earth, surrounded by a fairy ring of second growth redwoods. The next morning, right on trail, I was greeted by beautiful wildflowers. Alright, it's another day in Los Padres National Forest. Look at that beautiful waterfall. Flowing into the Big Sur River. Last night was awesome. After a long day, we had Skikes camp to ourselves. Did a solo soak in one of the tubs. Went to bed. Slept a long time. Now we're up. Just Betsy and I today. On trail, heading towards Redwood to cut a big redwood. As Matt would say, in Matt's off-road recovery, we'll get them out. But in this case, it is a big redwood tree. So we're gonna get that redwood tree out, along with hopefully 3 or 4 other trees.
I will take this side and get as much of it as I can. And then in this part, anything that is crap or burned,
Pull it off.
that is really bad for the saw.
Yeah.
And you can use a pick matter. It might be, sometimes it's easier to get inside those little nooks and crannies using the pick matter.
The trail has a lot of vegetation on it in this segment, so we went ahead and cut some of that back, cleared our work area, and then debarked this tree. The trunk of the tree was also burned and partially decomposed, so we used the pickmatic to clean that out, just creating the cleanest cut surface of pure wood we possibly could for the saw teeth and the saw blade. After lots of site preparation, we were finally ready to lubricate the saw with diesel oil and start cutting. It's actually diesel fuel, but it's got a good amount of oily feel to it. This cut went pretty easy. Not too much to say about it. Little wedging, keep that saw from binding. Typical bottom bind for a log like this, and before we know it, it was through. Pretty nice way to start the day. Once the cut was finished, it was time to move the log off the trail and just clean up the area a little bit better so that it was nicer than we found it. Want me to cut this?
Yes. Just that, the tannic part.
Yep.
The madrone is good.
This is the madrone, right?
Mm-hmm.
The
big one is the madrone, the little one is the tannic.
This guy.
Just the tannic. There's a tannic tree to your left.
This is madrone.
That's madrone.
This is tannic.
That's tannic. And I think that might be enough to hold this tree. So.
And then the viney stuff, tell me the name of that again?
Vetch, or pea vine.
Pea vine. Oh, the pea vine is so bad.
Okay.
Give it a kick.
I'm gonna get on the uphill side because this is the poison oak C2 tree. For a second, that wasn't gonna go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, those tails. And then 1, 2, 3. So we want it. We want it to be parallel to the trail. So now we
pivot it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No, we could probably roll it now.
Good job.
And then we want it.
And that was that. We got this tree out of the trail, did a little more brushing and vegetation removal work just to have a nice clean area, make this place look much better than we found it.
so everybody on this trail can have a nice clear path through.